Welcome to our Dodgeball Roundtable Game of the Week, along with Jed Castro. I'm Tom Booth. Tonight, Jed, the Kung Fu Pandas and the Skid Marks go head-to-head. And for the Kung Fu Pandas and Captain Nikki, she's missing one of her vital dogs.
Definitely. She's got a mad dog on the court tonight, but she's missing her Snuff Dog tonight. Yep. And for those of you who've been watching us for a long time, Snuff Dog, a familiar name, a great player in this league. Hopefully the Kung Fu Pandas won't be snuffed out tonight.
We will see what happens next on the Dodgeball Game of the Week. Along with Jed Castro, I'm Tom Booth, and welcome to Game 1 here between the Kung Fu Pandas and the Skid Marks.
The Skid Marks in the close court. Before we have time to tell you who is on the court, Heather Hottie takes a seat. She's now off the court.
Skid Marks, a bunch of people that work at Tech Lab here in Blacksburg.
Kung Fu Pandas in the far court as a team captained by Nikki. She's faithful, she's reliable, she's excited about the Dodgeball Game of the Week. She's always had her team ready to go, and today she introduces her sister, the girl in the blue shirt, Taylor.
Yeah, we have not seen Taylor before, so it's good to see this is a family show here tonight.
And you can definitely notice the family resemblance. Out there you've got Drew, who's not wearing a panda shirt, in the black shirt. You've also got
Flip.
Patrick, Flip, yes, in the green shorts.
Yeah.
He has got a panda that's chopped in half or something like that.
It's a very Picasso-like panda.
Yeah, and he just takes a seat, just like probably Picasso would have. We also got Mad Dog, who's got the angry, mad panda. And Drew, the guy in the black shirt who just got Jack Moore out. Jack couldn't catch the ball. He tried to stay with him. They couldn't. Drew is actually the guy that makes these panda shirts, and yet he doesn't have one on.
He said he couldn't go home after work, which may be just a cover-up. I don't know.
I can understand the busy man like him. You know, you don't want to be late, which I applaud him for, but come on. When you wake up, don't you know that you're playing dodgeball? Of course you do.
Yes.
I mean, 3 days ago, he knew he was going to be here because that's the highlight of the week. Not just for him, but anybody in this league.
He has his dodgeball game face on, just not his dodgeball game shirt on.
Yeah, you know, and I guess it's better to be in the game than have the image.
Well, he's out of the game now as Rusty takes him out.
Rusty and Puddin, the last two standing here for the Skid Marks. And you see the Skid Marks, the players that are out just getting hit. Brian Hall and Aaron sitting back there getting hit. As Patrick's going to take a seat, leaving Taylor, the sister of the captain, and the Mad Dog, Matt, angry panda guy.
2-on-2 here with 3 minutes left. We started off 6-on-6. This is game number 1. This can set the tone for the entire night.
And it will, as Mad Dog takes a seat, leaving the newest Kung Fu Panda, Taylor, as the last one standing. We'll see if she can draw on the strength of her sister, the team captain.
They're trying to coach her to victory. She's not been here in this situation before.
But look at her. She just takes out Puddin. Yeah. Now one-on-one. Rusty for the Skid Marks and Taylor, the newcomer, for the Kung Fu Pandas. You know, they're coaching her, but she knew enough to be the last person standing. She hasn't gotten out yet, and if this is her rookie debut, it's quite impressive.
This is the Fernando Valenzuela, the Hideo Nomo of rookie debuts, baby. Can she pull the upset over Rusty?
Hopefully it'll be better than Danica Patrick's rookie debut. On the NASCAR circuit, that is.
Rusty keeps missing. How long can her
being
luck
smart
hold up?
using that ball? Not that much longer. You jinxed him. Way to go, Tom Booth.
Sorry.
Way to go, Taylor Spissy.
Did the Sports Illustrated cover jinx on her as the Kung Fu Pandas go down to the Skid Marks in Game 1 of the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
On WTOB.
We're getting ready here for Game 2 between the Skid Marks and Kung Fu Pandas, and last game Taylor put on a good show, but couldn't quite handle the right arm of Rusty for Skid Marks.
She could not. She was playing the role of Survivor. You're one of your favorite television shows, but did not survive long enough. But still very impressive. Very impressive for the newcomer for the Kung Fu Pandas.
If you like what you see, make sure you tell the wonderful staff at WTOB what a great job they're doing. Chip and Lisa come out here. They sacrifice their Wednesday nights.
Yep.
They're in the editing booth all night putting these together.
There they are. They work hard.
Yep.
If you see Chip walking down the street, you need to stop him and say, "Hey, Chip, I like the Hokies, and you do a great job putting together the Dodgeball Game of the Week."
I've heard Lisa's children will go for days on end without eating because she's at work.
And it's for you, the viewer. It's for you, the viewer. For you, sitting at home on Channel 2 watching. For those of you that are on the internet, stealing internet from your neighbor, you shouldn't do that. But it's because of that, Lisa's out here dedicated to you. And there's poor kids. There's poor kids that are going hungry in Christiansburg, Virginia. Meanwhile,
skid marks in the far court as Aaron just got knocked out. That's his official first name.
Aaron. BJ takes a seat, leaving the ball for Davina.
Daniel will sit down for skid marks.
Oh, that's Daniel?
Daniel Schickel.
Why'd I call him BJ?
I'm not sure.
Well, sorry about that, Daniel. Your name has been BJ according to me. I'm like Tom Booth of name remembering.
Oh, Davina will sit down. Youngblood, as their shirt says.
Leaves
probably your favorite movie.
Puddin', Jackie, and Brian Hall.
Brian in the camo shorts.
For the skid marks in the far court. In the near court, you've got Mad Dog, Flip, Nikki, Taylor, and Patrick.
Strong showing here in Game 2 by Kung Fu Pandas.
Oh, Mad Dog. Did you get it? Did you get it? It was on the bounce.
I thought it was a good throw by Brian.
It was a good throw, even if it didn't get it. It's definitely a good throw, but not good enough. The volunteers for Alpha Phi Omega helping out, trying to throw that ball over, although he didn't have enough oomph on it. Hit the net, came back.
That's the problem with APO, is a lack of arm strength.
But they've got great dedication. They're here to serve. Sometimes they just don't have enough oomph to finish the job. But hats off to them. They were here to volunteer, calling the lines out here. They're being very authoritative with their calls. They're doing their part, and they're not being paid for
And
this.
you know why they're here? The volunteer hours, because they gave a cat beer. That's what I heard.
Really? Is that true?
That's true.
Is that illegal?
They gave a cat and a dog some beer.
What kind of beer?
Schlitz.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
They got double hours.
Wow, they should be getting triple hours for that. No one should be getting Schlitz, except for maybe Billy D. Williams. Oh, that's Colt 45.
Far court, Puddin and Jackie are still in play, trying to keep the skid marks alive here. They're going against 5 of the best Kung Fu Pandas have to offer.
Including Nikki and Taylor, the dynamic duo sisterhood.
Yeah, they've teamed up tonight to try and pull this one out, but they lost game 1. But Taylor did her best there. She doesn't have a Panda shirt, so that's a kind of a concern.
Yeah, but you do know where she's from because it says Radford on her shirt.
Is that high school, college, town? What is it?
Yes.
All of the above.
Yes.
She can't go to high school and college at the same time, could she?
She's very smart.
Very smart girl. Very smart.
I think Jackie was just tempting them there. I don't think that was a real effort to. Let's take a second now though and talk about the lady on the right. Her name is Puddin'.
Puddin', right?
We've talked a long time about the dodgeball game of the week, name Hall of Fame. I'm not ready to induct her yet, but she has been nominated.
And I love how when Puddin' gets knocked out, she walks right through the middle of the court, straight to the seat.
She doesn't
walk around like most people.
She takes the most direct route
right through the opponent
to the hot spot where she could get hit again.
And where her son,
by her own players.
And her son can get hit again, as he has numerous times.
One time that happened. Okay, if her name is Puddin' and she has a son, what would her son name be?
Pop.
Okay, good. Puddin'. What banana? No, that wouldn't be his first son's name. Oh, Nikki, what happened there? Nikki, you're the captain. You're the captain.
Did not lead by example right there.
The effort level was like.
Yeah, I think Jackie got knocked out right there. Definitely think that.
Looks like she's gonna walk right back like the Puddin' trail to the other side, and this game is over. The skid marks go down.
As Jackie takes the Puddin' trail to the bleachers, and 1-1 on the dodgeball game of the week
on WTOB.
And we're back for game 3 of, and we promised this at the beginning, I thought, one of the better games we've ever seen.
Yes, we did.
And the dodgeball game. And this is our 7th year doing this.
Yes, it is, Tom. Oh, the man I used to call BJ is now out. His real name is Daniel.
And he won't have any kids soon either.
Oh, Aaron takes him off the head. You're okay, Aaron. Stay in there.
Oh, Heather Hottie's in there, too, for the skid marks.
Mad Dog, I think he was the one that threw that ball off of Aaron's head. You can't mess with a man named Mad Dog. It's going to happen.
No.
But sometimes his anger gets the best of him, and he throws the ball off of somebody's head.
Mad Dog was missing his 20/20 vision.
I don't think that's vision. Your vision actually gets a lot worse.
Drew winding up. Nice catch there by don't know
speaking
who.
of Mad Dog 2020, I'd like to single out a couple of guys, Dougie and Snuff Dog. These are names that you normally hear when you talk about Kung Fu Pandas. They're not here, and because of that, their team has just gone down. Taylor takes the last exit for this team. That's your fault, Snuff Dog and Doug.
And Skid Marks will lose this, take this one 2-1 on the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
On WTOB.
Well, Jed, again, we see the domination of the Skid Marks, and it is because of the efforts of Puddin' and Jack and Jackie.
You know, the Skid Marks are a team, we've seen them a lot this year, and they may not always get 3 wins, but they're always going to get 2 wins, which is, you know, you do that, you end up at the top of the standings. But like you said, Jack Moore, as long as he's been playing, he's been a powerful addition to this team, along with Jackie, someone who has a survivor's mentality, and Puddin', who just kind of creates her own trail.
Yeah.
And, you know, also, she's just unpredictable out there.
And Captain Nikki with the Kung Fu Pandas was missing her Snuff Dog tonight.
Yeah, and it's very disappointing.
Yeah.
You let your team down.
Yeah.
You know, you may go out and have a good time, which is fine.
Right.
But your captain needs you. Your team needs you. You know, you're the Snuff Dog. You know, you got a Mad Dog out there just going to make the Mad Dog more mad,
Right.
and then he's not going to play well. You know, no offense to Mad Dog.
Right.
I want to put all the blame here on the Snuff Dog who didn't come out tonight.
And we hope you have enjoyed another edition of the Dodgeball Game of the Week.